Steve, come chat to you. We've had, we're in the middle of a great 3-week period for you. We had a show on Friday night with a cracking top of the bill.
Yeah, I've done 3 shows in 3 weeks, so it's been tiring. And Friday night, 11 fights, not one stoppage, so it was a long one. But everybody that stayed for the top of the bill will be glad that they did stay, because it was a fantastic fight. I mean, I thought Ismail just about nicked the fight because he had a great start, but Colquhoun got straight back into it after about 4 rounds, and they were nip and tuck, and there was blood everywhere. So they both deserve credit for it. And at the end of the day, I suppose no one deserves to lose. It was a great fight, and it was a draw, 96-96. So no complaints. Everybody who come had a great night and seen a great top of the bill.
And then the night afterwards, you was down at the rematch with Crolla and Linares, and we had 3 lads on there: Jack Arnfield, Hughes and Terry Tatham.
Yeah, we're going down that order there. Jack Arnfield obviously beat Brian Rose, which we expected him to do, but the actual fight itself, with no disrespect to the 2 fighters, absolutely stunk, didn't it? They had a great opportunity to shine in front of a big crowd, in front of a TV audience, all built up the main fight before that. And from our point of view, we was expecting Brian, who was saying he was a changed man, and if he loses, his career's over, to come out and have a go, especially after the shenanigans at the weigh-in. Yeah. We thought, they're definitely up for this, and we thought he was going to come flying out, but he just didn't do. And Jack was waiting for him, and eventually Jack had to take the fight to him, and that's what turned the fight to Jack. He did deserve to win, but it wasn't a very good fight. But in Jack's defence, he has had a bit of food poisoning and also tonsillitis, so he wasn't 100% Jack, but he still should have done a bit more. Brian definitely should have done a bit more fighting for his career, and in a way they let them both selves down, and the crowd. But I'm happy to say we've got the winner and we move forward with Jack Arnfield. Yeah. Well,
there was a cracking fight for the British title with one of our lads, Hughes, against Martin J. Ward.
Yeah, Maxie put a good performance in, and halfway through the fight, I had him in front, but Maxie was doing good things, and he did slow down a little bit, although it became more of a fight than a boxing match, and Martin Ward just edged it. I thought the scoring was terrible, 118, 111. It's shocking that it doesn't do Maxie justice, but he could possibly been in the gym too long. He's been in for 12 months, and maybe overcooked by the length of time he was in the gym, because, as we said, he was winning the fight early doors.
Well, you've got to remember, it's also Maxie's first 12 rounder, that as well, wasn't it? I think it was, I
thought he did 12 with him the first time.
No, it was a 10 rounder.
Was that a 10 rounder? Yeah.
10 rounder.
Yeah, well, again, he's got the eggs-on experience then, Martin Ward, and fair play to him, he dug deep.
He had to dig deep.
Yeah, he dug deep and turned the fight around. But Maxie showed some lovely movements when he was spinning off and making him miss, and he also took the fight to him at times as well. So good performance by Maxie, and it's shown he's at that level. So he'll come back. Martin Ward's going to fight Kakachi and then move on. Or if he gets beat, Kakachi will be there for Maxie. So carry on with him.
And Tom Tatham, now that was a strange one. What happened?
Yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for Tommy. He got the short straw where he was there early doors and didn't end up fighting till the last one. So he was ready to fight from like 6:30. Didn't get on till probably 11:30. But it was the same for the other kid, and it happens to people. So he was unlucky with that. But during the fight, first punch he got injured in the eye where he was seeing blurred and double vision, so he couldn't see or focus in on either his feet movement or the punches coming. So obviously that resulted in a loss for him. He was stopped in the first round, and he's now got to see a specialist to see if this injury is something that's going to clear up, or if it's going to recur. I mean, unfortunately, it might be the end for Tommy. That if it's one of those that's going to hang about, you daren't risk fighting.
No. Then you have a weekend off.
Yeah, I've got a weekend off this week. I'm looking forward to it, mate. Yeah.
And then we've got the massive one, Terry Flanagan defending his WBO World Title.
Yeah, we have. We've got the big fight on the 8th of April. Terry Flanagan fighting Petrov, who's I believe now the mandatory for the WBO. He's number 1 for the WBA. So take away all the champions, he's the best opponent we could possibly have got. And be fair play to Terry, it is us who's picked him. You know, we could have had an easier fight, but we've had a couple of easy ones, and Terry went, no, everybody seems to think that I've been getting easy ones, so get me the hardest one you can get. So we've got Petrov, which we didn't have to take, but I'm glad now that he has been made the mandatory, because Video has decided he didn't want to fight Terry, so he's pulled out of his mandatory and he's been moved up now, Petrov, so it makes it worthwhile, and I'm expecting to see the best of Terry, and hopefully we'll start getting the unification fights after that. I know Frank Warren's put an offer into Linares, which they're considering seriously, so let's get this out of the way, and hopefully then we can get some revenge for Manchester after Linares beating Crolla at the weekend.
Last time he was here, he had that fantastic performance against Diego Mandaleo, didn't he? When he stopped him in 2, wasn't it, at the MEA?
Yeah, unfortunately for Terry, since he's had that at Manchester, he's had to go away, Liverpool, Cardiff twice, so we're back at home now, and we want to put a good performance on, and we want to make the Manchester people aware of Terry Flanagan, you know, 32-0, best undefeated record in the country, WBO World Champion, 2 years, undefeated 5 fights, so, you know, he's someone we should be all shouting about and getting behind.
We have young Zelfa Barrett on there, who's hoping to be a massive star, we all think he will be, and Rick Goddins.
Yeah, I mean, Zelfa, he's doing a 6-rounder because it's a packed card, they could only fit him in for 6 rounds, so he's doing a 6 round to keep him busy, just waiting for an opponent there. But other news is Zelfa will top my first Box Nation show, which is on the 19th of May, so he'll be fighting for his first title in Bolton on the 19th of May, and you know, Pat Barrett, who trains him, has told me like the reins are off with Zelfa, and I can start putting him in proper hard fights now, and Zelfa's buzzing because he's wanting to do it for 12 months. So,
he's 15-0 now, isn't he?
Yeah, so he'll be 16 going into his first title, which is a good number, and then we can progress him from there. But possibly the fight of the night will be Jimmy Kelly v our Rick Goddins, you know. Jimmy said that if he doesn't beat Rick Goddins, he'll have to retire. Well, I've spoke with Rick, and Rick says if he's not capable of beating Jimmy Kelly, he's going to retire, because, let's have it right, he didn't really compete with Liam Smith, and even though it was for the world title, that was really only British level. You know, I mean, Liam had won that world title in gimmies, and Rick Goddins is British level. So
well, 4 years ago he was ranked number 2, 1 behind Liam Smith.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason that Jimmy Kelly and him is a fair fight is because he's not been active, and Jimmy has been active. Otherwise, Rick Goddins would be way above where Jimmy Kelly is at the moment. But Jimmy Kelly's coming back to try and prove that he deserved that world title fight, which we all know he didn't. It's a 50-50 because of the inaccess to Rick Goddins, but I'm hoping Rick will shine, because Rick said it to myself, you know, he will retire if he doesn't beat Jimmy Kelly.
I think he's just turned 32 now, so he's at a point where like there is no comeback for him, is it?
Well, listen, they all work so hard. Jimmy's the same, you know, they work so hard in the gym, and the rewards aren't really there unless you're a champion and defending it. So Rick knows if he doesn't beat Jimmy Kelly, there's no point in going to that gym 10 solid weeks to earn what he would earn. He needs to get a job and start looking after his family, and it might not sound right, but you know that's the truth of the matter. That's the way it is. Yeah.
All right, Steve. Thanks a lot, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.